real son of Ariana Grande Harris, real son of Kamala Harris Lee. Grande tilts her head to her side, with her hand against her head. Grande at the 2020 Grammy Awards. Born Ariana Grande Butera. June 26, 1993, age 29. Boca Raton, Florida, U.S. Occupation: singer-songwriter-actress. Years active 2008-present. Agent Scooter Braun. Works: discography, songs recorded, videography, performances. Spouses: Dalton Gomez M. 2021. Relatives: Frankie Grande, half-brother. Awards full list. Musical career. Genres: pop R&B. Instruments: vocals. Labels: Republic. Website: arianagrande.com. Signature: Ariana Grande autograph.svg. Ariana Grande Butera. Note 1/rin R&D/Aria N. Grande, born June 26, 1993, is an American singer, songwriter, and actress. Her 4-octave vocal range has received critical acclaim, and her personal life has been the subject of widespread media attention. She has received numerous accolades throughout her career, including 2 Grammy Awards, 1 Brit Award, 1 Bambi Award, 2 Billboard Music Awards, 3 American Music Awards, 9 MTV Video Music Awards, and 27 Guinness World Records. Grande began her music career at age 15 in the 2008 Broadway musical 13. She rose to fame for playing Cat Valentine in the Nickelodeon television series Victorious, 2010 to 2013, and Sam and Cat, 2013 to 2014. Grande signed with Republic Records in 2011 after label executives viewed YouTube videos of her covering songs. Her 1950s doo-wop influenced pop and R&B debut album, 2, Yours Truly, 2013, topped the U.S. Billboard 200, while its lead single, The Way, reached the top 10 of the U.S. Billboard Hot 100. Grande's voice and whistle register on the album drew immediate comparisons to Mariah Carey. She continued to explore pop and R&B in her second and third studio albums, My Everything, 2014, and Dangerous Woman, 2016. My Everything experimented with EDM and achieved global success with its singles Problem, Break Free and Bang Bang. Dangerous Woman became her first of 4 consecutive #1 albums in the UK. Personal struggles influenced her trap-infused 4th and 5th studio albums, Sweetener, 2018, and Thank You, Next, 2019, both of which were critical and commercial successes. Sweetener won the Grammy Award for Best Pop Vocal Album, and Thank You, Next broke the record for the largest streaming week for a pop album and was nominated for Album of the Year. The singles Thank You, Next, 7 Rings, and Break Up With Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored made Grande the first solo artist to hold the top 3 spots on the Hot 100 simultaneously and the first woman to succeed herself at the top of the UK singles chart. Her 2020 collaborations Stuck With You with Justin Bieber and Rain On Me with Lady Gaga helped her break the record for most #1 debuts on the Hot 100, the latter winning the Grammy Award for Best Pop Duo, Group Performance. Grande's R&B-focused 6th studio album, Positions, 2020, and its title track debuted at #1 in the UK and US. In 2021, she had her 6th US #1 single after featuring on the remix of The Ween's Save Your Tears. Often regarded as a pop icon and triple threat entertainer, 345, Grande is one of the world's best-selling music artists. She has sold more than 85 million records globally, 6, and all of her studio albums have been certified platinum or higher. 7. Among her Billboard chart records, she is the first artist and only woman to have 5 #1 debuts, to chart 3 #1 debuts in 1 calendar year, to debut the lead singles from each of her studio albums in the top 10, and to have their first 5 #1 singles debut at top spot. Grande is the most streamed female artist ever, the most streamed female artist on Spotify, also 2010's decade, and Apple Music, the most followed female artist on Spotify, and the most subscribed female artist on YouTube. 8, 9, 10, she has been included on Time's annual list of the 100 most influential people in the world, 2016 and 2019, and the Forbes Celebrity 100, 2019 to 2020. Grand was named Woman of the Year, 2018, the greatest pop star of 2019, and the most successful female artist to debut in the 2010s by Billboard. 11-12, aside from music, she worked with many charitable organizations and advocates for animal rights, mental health, and gender, racial, and LGBT equality. Grand has a large following on social media. She became the most followed woman on Instagram in 2019, 1302, and has over 300 million followers as of 2022. She has also ventured into the cosmetics and fashion industries. Contents: 1. Early life. 2. Career. 2.1 2008 to 2012, career beginnings and Nickelodeon. 2.2 2013 to 2015, Yours Truly and My Everything. 2.3 2015 to 2017, Dangerous Woman. 2.4 2018 to 2019, Sweetener and Thank You, Next. 2.5 2020 present, Positions. 3. Artistry. 3.1 Musical style and genres. 3.2 Influences. 3.3 Voice. 4 Public image. 5 Impact and influence. 6 Achievements. 7 Other ventures. 7.1 Philanthropy and activism. 7.2 Products and endorsements. 8 Personal life. 8.1 Health and personal beliefs. 8.2 Relationships. 9 Filmography. 10 Stage. 11 Discography. 12 Tours. 12.1 Headlining. 12.2 Promotional. 12.3 Opening Act. 13 See also. 14 Notes. 15 References. 16 External links. Early life. Ariana Grande Butera was born on June 26, 1993, in Boca Raton, Florida. 14-15, she is the daughter of Joan Grand, the Brooklyn-born CEO of Hose McCann Communications, a manufacturer of communications and safety equipment owned by the Grand family since 1964. 16, and Edward Butera, a graphic design firm owner in Boca Raton. 17-18, Grand is of Italian descent. 19, and has described herself as an Italian-American with Sicilian and Abruzzese roots. 20, she has an older half-brother, Frankie Grand, who is an entertainer and producer. 21-22, and she has a close relationship with her maternal grandmother, Marjorie Grand. 23, her family moved from New York to Florida before her birth, and her parents separated when she was 8 or 9 years old. 18. When her parents were Florida Panthers season ticket holders, she was accidentally hit on each wrist by errant hockey pucks on 2 different occasions in 1998, sustaining minor bruises both times. The second occurrence happened during the Panthers' inaugural regular season game at National Car Rental Center on October 9, 1998, in which she was also the first child to ever ride a Zamboni in the brand-new arena during the first intermission, the result of her parents' $200 winning bid at an auction. 24. A photograph of her on the Zamboni was featured in the South Florida Sun-Sentinel the next day. 25. At age 8, she sang the Star-Spangled Banner at the Panthers' home game against the Chicago Blackhawks on January 16, 2002. 26. As a young child, Grand performed with the Fort Lauderdale Children's Theatre. 27, playing her first role as the title character in the musical Annie. She also performed in their productions of The Wizard of Oz and Beauty and the Beast. 1928, at age 8, She performed at a karaoke lounge on a cruise ship and with various orchestras such as South Florida's Philharmonic, Florida Sunshine Pops, and symphonic orchestras. 29. During this time, she attended the Pinecrest School and later North Broward Preparatory. 30. Career 2008 to 2012, career beginnings and Nickelodeon. By age 13, Gran became serious about pursuing a music career, although she still concentrated on theater. 31. When she first arrived in Los Angeles, California to meet with her managers, she expressed a desire to record an R&B album. I was like, I want to make an R&B album. They were like, that's a hell of a goal. Who is going to buy a 14-year-old's R&B album? 18. In 2008, Gran was cast as cheerleader Charlotte in the Broadway musical 13. 32-33, when she joined the musical, Gran left North Broward Preparatory School, but continued to be enrolled. The school sent her materials to study with tutors. 34, she also sang various times at the New York City jazz club Birdland. 35. Gran at the 2010 Tribeca Film Festival. Gran was cast in the Nickelodeon television show Victorious along with 13 co-star Elizabeth Gillies in 2009. 36. In the sitcom, set at a performing arts high school, she played the adorably dim-witted Cat Valentine. 1936, she had to dye her hair red every other week for the role, which severely damaged her hair. 37. The show premiered in March 2010 to the second largest audience for a live-action series in Nickelodeon, with 5.7 million viewers. 38-39, the role helped propel Gran to teen idol status, but she was more interested in a music career, saying that acting is fun, but music has always been first and foremost with me. 40. Her character was compared to Brittany Murphy's performance as the hapless Ty in Clueless and described as being very impressionable and easily swayed but generally sweet. 41. After the first season of Victorious Wrapped, Gran wanted to focus on her music career and began working on her debut album in August 2010. 42. To strengthen her vocal range, she began working with vocal coach Eric Vetro. 43. The second season premiered in April 2011 to 6.2 million viewers, becoming the show's highest-rated episode. 44. In May 2011, Gran appeared in Bryson Chance's video for the song Unfriend You from his album Hold On Till the Night, 2011, portraying his ex-girlfriend. She made her first musical appearance on the track Give It Up from the Victorious soundtrack in August 2011. While filming Victorious, Gran made several recordings of herself singing covers of songs by Adele, Whitney Houston, and Mariah Carey, and uploaded them to YouTube. 45. A friend of Monty Lipman, Chief Executive Officer, CEO, of Republic Records, came across one of the videos. Impressed by her vocals, he sent the links to Lipman, who signed her to a recording contract. 18. Gran voiced the title role in the English dub of the Spanish-language animated film Snowflake, the White Gorilla in November 2011. 46-47, from 2011 to 2013, she voiced the fairy princess Diaspro in the Nickelodeon revival of Winx Club. 48. In December 2011, Gran released her first single, Put Your Hearts Up, which was recorded for a potential teen-oriented pop album that was never issued. 49. She later disowned the track for its bubblegum pop sound, saying she had no interest in recording music of that genre. 49. The song was later certified gold by the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA. 50. On a second soundtrack, Victorious 2.0, released on June 5, 2012, as an extended play, she supplied vocals as part of the show's cast for the song Five Fingers to the Face. 51. The third and final soundtrack, Victorious 3.0, was released on November 6, 2012, which featured a duet by Gran and Victoria Justice titled LA Boys, with an accompanying music video being released shortly after. 52. In December 2012, Grand collaborated on the single version of popular song, a duet with British singer and songwriter Mika. 53. After 4 seasons, Victorious was not renewed. 54, with the finale airing in February 2013. Grand starred as Snow White in the pantomime-style musical theatre production A Snow White Christmas with Charlene Tilton and Neil Patrick Harris at the Pasadena Playhouse. 55, she played Amanda Benson in Swindle, a 2013 Nickelodeon film adaptation of the children's book of the same name. 47-56, meanwhile, Nickelodeon created Sam and Cat, an iCarly and Victorious spin-off starring Jeanette McCurdy and Grand. 57, Grand and McCurdy reprised their roles as Cat Valentine and Sam Puckett on the buddy sitcom, which paired the characters as roommates who form an after-school babysitting business. 58, the pilot aired on June 8, 2013, and the network immediately picked up the show. 59, the next month, Nickelodeon doubled Sam and Cat's original 20-episode order for Season 1, making it a 40-episode season. 60, despite its success in the ratings, the series was cancelled after 35 episodes. 61, the final episode aired on July 17, 2014. 62. 2013 to 2015, Yours Truly and My Everything. Grand in 2013. Grand recorded her debut studio album Yours Truly, originally titled Daydreamin', over 3 years. 63, it was released on August 30, 2013, and debuted at number 1 on the US Billboard 200 Albums chart, with 138,000 copies sold in its first week. 64-65, Yours Truly also debuted in the top 10 in several other countries, including Australia, 66, the UK, 67, Ireland, 68, and the Netherlands. 69, its lead single, The Way, featuring Pittsburgh rapper Mac Miller, debuted at number 10 on the US Billboard Hot 100, 70, eventually peaking at number 9 for 2 weeks. 71, Grand was later sued by Minder Music for copying the line "What We Gotta Do Right Here Is Go Back in Time" from the 1972 song Troglodyte, Caveman, by the Jimmy Castor Bunch. 72, the album's second single, Baby I, was released in July. 73, its third single, Right There, featuring Detroit rapper Big Sean, was released in August 2013. 74, they respectively peaked at number 21 and 84 on the Billboard Hot 100. 75. Grand recorded the duet Almost Is Never Enough with Nathan Sykes of The Wanted, which was released as a promotional single in August 2013. She also joined Justin Bieber on his Believe tour for 3 shows and kicked off her own headlining mini-tour, The Listening Sessions. 76-77, the following month, Billboard magazine ranked Grand at number 4 on their list of music's hottest minors 2013, an annual ranking of the most popular musicians under the age of 21. 78, at the 2013 American Music Awards, she won the award for New Artist of the Year. 79-80, she released a 4-song Christmas EP, Christmas Kisses, in December 2013. 81, Grand received the Breakthrough Artist of the Year award from the Music Business Association, recognizing her achievements throughout 2013. 82, by January 2014, Grand had begun recording her second studio album, with singer-songwriter Ryan Tedder and record producers Benny Blanco and Max Martin. 83-84, the same month, she earned the Favorite Breakout Artist Award at the People's Choice Awards 2014. 82, in March 2014, Grand sang at the White House concert, Women of Soul, in performance at the White House. 85-86, the following month, President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama invited Grand again to perform at the White House for the Easter egg roll event. 87. Gran released her second studio album My Everything on August 25, 2014, and debuted atop the Billboard 200. 88. Its lead single Problem features Australian rapper Iggy Azalea and premiered at the 2014 Radio Disney Music Awards on April 26, 2014. 89-90. The song debuted at number 3, eventually climbing to number 2, on the Billboard Hot 100, and debuted at number 1 on the UK Singles Chart, becoming Grande's first number 1 single in the United Kingdom. 91. The album's second single, Break Free, featuring German musician and producer Zedd, 92, peaked at number 4 in the United States. 93. She performed the song as the opening of the 2014 MTV Video Music Awards, and won Best Pop Video for Problem. 94. Gran and Nicki Minaj provided guest vocals on Bang Bang, the lead single from Jessie J's album Sweet Talker. 95, which peaked at number 1 in the UK and reached number 3 in the US. 93, with the singles Problem, Break Free, and Bang Bang, Gran joined Adele as the only female artist with 3 top 10 singles simultaneously on the Billboard Hot 100 as a lead artist. 93. Gran performing on the Honeymoon Tour in 2015. Gran was the musical performer on Saturday Night Live, with Chris Pratt as the host on September 27, 2014. 96. That same month, third single from My Everything, Love Me Harder, featuring Canadian recording artist The Weeknd, was released and peaked at number 7 in the United States. 97. The song became her 4th top 10 single of 2014, the most by any artist that year. 98. In November 2014, Gran was featured in Major Laser's song All My Love from the soundtrack album for the film The Hunger Games, Mockingjay, Part 1, 2014. 99. The same month, Gran released a Christmas song titled Santa Tell Me as a single from the reissue of her first Christmas EP, Christmas Kisses, 2014. 100. The following month, she appeared on Nicki Minaj's third album The Pink Print, with the song Get On Your Knees. She later released the 5th and the final single from My Everything, One Last Time, which peaked at number 13 in the US. 101. In February 2015, Gran embarked on her first worldwide concert tour, the Honeymoon Tour, to further promote My Everything, with shows in North America, Europe, Asia, and South America. 102. Gran was featured on Kashmir Cat's song Adore, which was released in March 2015. 103. In the spring, she signed an exclusive publishing contract with the Universal Music Publishing Group, covering her entire music catalog. 104. Gran also filmed an episode for the Fox Broadcasting Company reality TV series Knock Knock Live, 2015. 105, but the show was cancelled before her episode aired. 106. She also guest starred on several episodes of the Fox comedy horror television series Scream Queens as Sonia Herfman, Chanel No. 2 from September to November 2015. 107-108, she recorded the duet I Più Ti Penso with Italian recording artist Andrea Bocelli, which was released in October 2015 as the lead single from Bocelli's album Cinema, 2015. 109, and covered the song Zero to Hero, originally from the animated film Hercules, 1997, for the compilation album We Love Disney, 2015. 110, Gran also released her second Christmas EP, Christmas and Chill in December 2015. 111. 2015 to 2017, Dangerous Woman. Gran began recording songs for her third studio album, Dangerous Woman, originally titled Moonlight, in 2015. 112-113, in October of that year, she released the single Focus, initially intended as the lead single from the album. The song debuted at number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100. 114. The next month, American singer Who Is Fancy released the single Boys Like You, which features her and Meghan Trainor. 115. She was featured in the remix version of Over and Over Again, a song by English singer Nathan Sykes' debut studio solo album Unfinished Business, which was released in January 2016. 116. Gran made a cameo appearance in the comedy film Zoolander 2 starring Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson. 117. In March 2016, Gran released Dangerous Woman as the lead single from the retitled album of the same name. 118-119, the single debuted at number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming the first artist to have the lead single from each of her first 3 albums debut in the top 10. 120, the same month, Gran appeared as host and musical guest of Saturday Night Live, where she performed Dangerous Woman and debuted the promotional single Be Alright. 121, which charted at number 43 on the Billboard Hot 100. 122, Gran garnered positive reviews for her appearance on the show, including praise for her impressions of various singers. 123-124, some of which she had done on The Tonight Show. 125, Gran won an online voting poll on Entertainment Weekly as the best host of the season. 126, in May 2016, Gran appeared on The Voice Season 10 finale, performing the second single from the album, Into You, which peaked at number 13 in the United States. 127, and duetted with Christina Aguilera on Dangerous Woman. 128, in March 2021, she returned to the show as a coach of the 21st season of The Voice. Gran became the highest-paid coach in the show's history, earning a reported $25 million per season. 129, Gran did not return for the show's 22nd season. 130. Gran released Dangerous Woman on May 20, 2016, and debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200. 131, it also debuted at number 2 in Japan, 132, and at number 1 in several other markets, including Australia, the Netherlands, Ireland, Italy, New Zealand and UK. 133-134, Mark Savage, writing for BBC News, called the album a mature, confident record. 19, at the Summertime Ball at London's Wembley Stadium in June, Gran performed 3 songs from the album as part of her set. 135, in August, Gran released a third single from the album, Side to Side, featuring rapper Nicki Minaj, her 8th top 10 entry on the Hot 100, which peaked at number 4 on that chart. 136, Dangerous Woman was nominated for Grammy Award for Best Pop Vocal Album and the title track for Best Pop Solo Performance. 137. Gran performing on her Dangerous Woman tour in 2017. In August 2016, Gran performed a tribute to the late Whitney Houston on the season finale of the ABC television series Greatest Hits 138, and headlined the opening night of the second annual Billboard Hot 100 Music Festival, performing a nearly hour-long set of her own songs. 139, aside from music, Gran filmed a commercial for T-Mobile that premiered in October 2016. 140, and played Penny Pingleton in the NBC television broadcast Hairspray Live, which aired in December 2016. 141, the same month, Gran and Stevie Wonder appeared on the season finale of the U.S. competition TV series The Voice, performing their collaboration Faith from the soundtrack of the 2016 animated film Sing. 142, Faith was nominated for Best Original Song at the 74th Golden Globe Awards. 143, at the end of the year, Gran participated in the Jingle Ball Tour 2016. 144, Gran recorded the title track of the soundtrack for the 2017 live-action remake of Disney's 1991 animated film Beauty and the Beast. The recording was released as a duet with American singer John Legend in February 2017. 145. The same month, Grande embarked on her third concert tour, the Dangerous Woman Tour, to promote the related album. 146. On March 31, 2017, Calvin Harris released a song titled Heatstroke from his album Funkwav Bounces Volume 1, which featured Grande, Young Thug, and Pharrell Williams. 147. On April 27, 2017, Norwegian DJ Kashmir Cat released the fifth song Quit from his debut album 9 featuring Grande. 148. On May 22, 2017, her concert at Manchester Arena was the target of a suicide bombing, a shrapnel-laden homemade bomb detonated by an Islamic extremist as people were leaving the arena. The Manchester Arena bombing caused 22 deaths and injured hundreds more. Grande suspended the remainder of the tour and held a televised benefit concert, One Love Manchester, on June 4, 149, helping to raise $23 million to aid the bombing's victims and affected families. 151. The concert featured performances from Grande, as well as Liam Gallagher, Robbie Williams, Justin Bieber, Katy Perry, Miley Cyrus and other artists. 152. To recognize her efforts, the Manchester City Council named Grande the first honorary citizen of Manchester. 153. 151. The tour resumed on June 7 in Paris and ended in September 2017. 154. 155. In August 2017, Grande appeared in an Apple Music Carpool Karaoke episode, singing musical theater songs with American entertainer Seth MacFarlane. 156. In December 2017, Billboard magazine named her Female Artist of the Year. 157. 2018 to 2019, Sweetener and Thank You, Next. Grande began working on songs for her fourth studio album, Sweetener, with Pharrell Williams in 2016, but the events in Manchester gave a hard reset to the project's expectations. 158. Grande released No Tears Left to Cry as the lead single from Sweetener in April 2018. 159, with the song debuting at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100, making Grande the only artist to have debuted the first single from each of her first 4 albums in the top 10 of the Hot 100. 160. 161. In June 2018, she was featured in Bed, the second single from Nicki Minaj's fourth studio album Queen. 162. The same month, she was featured on Troye Sivan's single Dance to This from his sophomore album Bloom. The second single, God is a Woman, 163. 164, peaked at number 8 on the Hot 100 and became Grande's 10th top 10 single in the US. 165, released in August 2018. 166, Sweetener debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 167, and received acclaim from critics. 168, she simultaneously charted 9 songs from the album on the Hot 100, along with a collaboration, making her the 4th female artist to reach the 10-song mark. 169, Grande gave 4 concerts to promote the album, billed as the Sweetener Sessions, in New York City, Chicago, Los Angeles, and London between August 20 and September 4, 2018. 170. In October 2018, Grande participated in the NBC broadcast, A Very Wicked Halloween, singing The Wizard and I from the musical Wicked. 171. The following month, the BBC aired a 1-hour special, Ariana Grande at the BBC, featuring interviews and performances. 172. 173. In November 2018, Grande released the single Thank You, Next and announced her 5th studio album of the same name. 174. 175. 176, the song debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming Grande's first chart-topping single in the United States, spending 7 non-consecutive weeks atop. 177 178. Since then, it has been certified 5 times platinum in the United States. 179. The song's music video broke records for most watched music video on YouTube within 24 hours of release. 180. And fastest Vivo video to reach 100 million views on YouTube, both of which were later surpassed by other artists. 181. On Spotify, it became the fastest song to reach 100 million streams, 11 days, and most streamed song by a female artist in a 24-hour period, with 9.6 million streams, before being surpassed by her own song 7 Rings, nearly 15 million streams. 182. Later the same month, Gran released, in collaboration with YouTube, a 4-part docuseries titled Ariana Grande, Dangerous Woman Diaries. It shows behind-the-scenes and concert footage from Grande's Dangerous Woman tour, including moments from the One Love Manchester concert, and follows her professional life during the tour and the making of Sweetener. The series debuted on November 29, 2018. 183. By the end of the year, she became the most streamed female artist on Spotify, 184, and was named Billboard's Woman of the Year. In January 2019, it was announced that Gran would be headlining the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival, 185, where she became the youngest and only the 4th female artist ever to headline the festival. 186. It took place April 12-14 and April 19-21. 187. Gran brought a number of guest artists to perform with her, including Psych, P. Diddy, Nicki Minaj, and Justin Bieber. Her set has received critical acclaim. 188 189. Grande's second single from Thank You, Next, 7 Rings, was released on January 18, 2019, and debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for the week of February 2, becoming her second single in a row, and overall, to top the charts. 190. It made Gran the 3rd female artist with multiple number 1 debuts after Mariah Carey, 3, and Britney Spears, 2, and 5th artist overall after Justin Bieber and Drake. 191. The song broke several streaming and recording industry records. 192. Spending 8 non-consecutive weeks at number 1, it became Grande's most successful song on the chart. 193, and one of the best-selling singles worldwide. Thank You, Next was released on February 8, 2019, and debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 while receiving acclaim from critics. 194. It broke the records for the largest streaming week for a pop album and for a female album in the United States with 307 million on-demand streams. 195. Gran performing on her Sweetener World Tour in 2019. Gran became the first solo artist to occupy the top 3 spots on the Billboard Hot 100 with 7 Rings at number 1, her 3rd single Break Up With Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored debuting at number 2, and her lead single Thank You, Next rose to number 3, and the overall 2nd artist to do so since the Beatles did in 1964 when they occupied the top 5 spots. 196. In the United Kingdom, Gran became the 2nd female solo artist to simultaneously hold the number 1 and 2 spots and the first musical artist to replace herself at number 1, twice consecutively. 197. In February 2019, it was reported Gran wouldn't attend the Grammy Awards after she had a disagreement with producers over a potential performance at the ceremony. 198. Gran ended up earning her first Grammy, for Best Pop Vocal Album, for Sweetener. 199. The same month, Gran won a Brit Award for International Female Solo Artist. 200. She also embarked on her 3rd headlining tour, the Sweetener World Tour, to promote both Sweetener and Thank You, Next, which began on March 18, 2019. 201. Gran was nominated for 9 awards at the 2019 Billboard Music Awards, including Top Artist. She would win 2 awards for Billboard Chart Achievement and Top Female Artist on May 1, 2019. 202. Grand performed at the event via a pre-recorded performance from her Sweetener World Tour. 203. In June 2019, Grand announced that she co-executive produced the soundtrack to the film Charlie's Angels, a collaboration with Miley Cyrus and Lana Del Rey, titled Don't Call Me Angel, was released as the lead single on September 13, 2019. It was later nominated for Best Original Song at the 24th Satellite Awards. 204-205. In August 2019, she released a single titled Boyfriend with pop duo Social House. 206. Grand co-wrote singer Normani's debut solo single Motivation, which was released on August 16, 2019. 207. Grand won 3 awards at the 2019 MTV Video Music Awards, including the Artist of the Year award. She was nominated for 12 awards in total, including Video of the Year for Thank You, Next. 208. Grand was featured on the remix of American singer and rapper Lizzo's song Good as Hell, which was released on October 25, 2019. 209. By the end of the year, Billboard named Grand the most accomplished female artist to debut in the 2010s, while NME named her one of the defining music artists of the decade. She also became the most streamed female artist of the decade on music streaming service Spotify. 11-210-211. Also, Forbes ranked her amongst the highest paid celebrities in 2019, placing at number 62 on the list. 212, while Billboard ranked her as 2019's highest paid solo musician. 213. 2020 present positions. In January 2020, Grand received multiple nominations at the 2020 iHeartRadio Music Awards, including Female Artist of the Year. 214. The following month, she made a guest appearance in the second season of the American television series Kidding, which stars Jim Carrey. 215. On March 27, 2020, she appeared on Childish Gambino's 4th studio album March 15, 2020 on the track Time. Grand and Justin Bieber released a collaboration song titled Stuck With You on May 8, 2020. Net proceeds from the sales of the song were donated to the First Responders Children's Foundation in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. 216. The song debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming Grande's third chart-topping single. Alongside Bieber, both artists tied Mariah Carey and Drake for the most songs to debut at number 1 on the Hot 100. Grand is the first artist to have her first 3 number 1s debut at the top, following Thank You, Next and 7 Rings. 217. Grand also released a collaboration with Lady Gaga, Rain on Me, as the second single from Gaga's 6th studio album Chromatica. 218. The song also debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming Grande's 4th number 1 single and helping Grand break the record for the most number 1 debuts on that chart. 219. The song won the Best Pop Duo, Group Performance category at the 63rd Annual Grammy Awards. 220. In 2020, Grand became the highest-earning woman in music on Forbes's 2020 Celebrity 100 list, placing 17th overall with $72 million. 221-222. At the 2020 MTV Video Music Awards, she was nominated for 9 awards for both Stuck With You, with Bieber, and Rain on Me, with Gaga. For the latter, Grand received her 3rd consecutive nomination for Video of the Year. 223. She won 4 awards, including Song of the Year for Rain on Me. 224. Grande's 6th studio album, Positions, was released on October 30, 2020. 225. It debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, becoming Grande's 5th number 1 album. 226. The eponymous lead single was released on October 23. 227, it debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming Grande's fifth chart-topping single and breaking numerous records. Grande became the first artist to have 5 number 1 debuts on the Hot 100 and the first to have their first 5 number 1s debut at the top positions. Became her third number 1 single in 2020 following Stuck With You and Rain On Me, making Grande the first artist since Drake to have 3 number 1 singles in a single calendar year and the first female artist to do so since Rihanna and Katy Perry in 2010. 228. Alongside the release of Positions, the song from the album 34+35 served as the second single off the album. The song debuted at number 8, becoming Grande's 18th top 10 single. 229, Grande released a 34+35 remix featuring American rappers Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion on January 15, 2021. The remix helped the song reach a new peak at number 2, the highest charting song credited to 3 or more female soloists on the Hot 100 since Christina Aguilera, Maya, Pink and Lil' Kim's Lady Marmalade in 2001. 230, the remix was one of 5 additional tracks included on the deluxe edition of Positions, released on February 19, 2021. Grande was named the most played artist on iHeartRadio's stations in 2021, reaching 2.6 billion in audience. 231. On October 14, 2020, it was announced that Grande would appear alongside Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, and Meryl Streep in Adam McKay's Don't Look Up. The film was released on the streaming service Netflix on December 24, 2021. With streams of more than 152 million hours in a week, it broke the record for the biggest week of views in Netflix history. 232. To promote the film, Grande released the song Just Look Up, in collaboration with rapper Kid Cudi, on December 3, 2021. 233. At the 27th Critics' Choice Awards, Grande received nominations in the categories Best Song and Best Acting Ensemble, as a part of the cast. She also received a nomination at the 28th Screen Actors Guild Awards for Outstanding Performance by a Cast in a Motion Picture. On November 13, 2020, Grande made a surprise appearance on the Adult Swim Festival, performing alongside music artist Thundercat, performing his song Them Changes, which Grande had previously covered. 234, Grande and Jennifer Hudson also featured on a remix of Mariah Carey's 2010 Christmas song Oh Santa. The song was released on December 4, 2020, as part of Mariah Carey's Magical Christmas Special. 235, Grande released the concert film for her Sweetener World Tour, Excuse Me, I Love You, on December 21, 2020, exclusively on Netflix. 236. In April, Grande featured on a remix of The Ween's Save Your Tears. 237, the remix reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming both artists' 6th number 1 single. She joined Paul McCartney as the only artists to earn 3 number 1 duets on the Hot 100. 238, the remix also became, with 69 weeks, one of the songs with the most total weeks on the chart. Grande and The Weeknd performed Save Your Tears together at the 2021 iHeartRadio Music Awards. 239, in June, Grande featured on the song I Don't Do Drugs from Doja Cat's third studio album Planet Her. 240, her contribution as a songwriter and featured artist on the song earned Grande a nomination for Album of the Year at the 64th Annual Grammy Awards. Later that month, she debuted 7 live performances on the VO. 241, Grande performed virtually as the headline act of the Rift Tour on the video game Fortnite from August 6 to 8, 2021. 242, Forbes estimated that Grande would earn over $20 million from merchandise sales alone. 243, the concert attracted 78 million players, beating Travis Scott's record of 11.7 million views for his own concert, and helped fuel a spike in streams for the songs included in her set. 244-245. In November 2021, it was announced that Gran would play Glinda for the upcoming two-part film adaptation of the musical Wicked, directed by John M. Chu and starring alongside Cynthia Erivo, who will play Elphaba. 246. Artistry. Musical style and genres. Thank you, next. 021. Grande's music explores R&B elements, shown on Thank You, next, displaying a dreamy undertone under a synth line. Problems playing this file? See media help. Grande's music is generally pop and R&B with elements of EDM, hip-hop, 247, 248, 249, 250, and trap, 251, 252, 253, the latter first appearing prominently on her Christmas and Chill extended play. While consistently maintaining pop R&B tones, she has increased incorporation of trap into her music as her career has progressed. 254, thanks to her work with record producer Tommy Brown. 255, she has collaborated with Brown on every album thus far and stated that one of the things I love most about working with Tommy is that none of the beats she plays me ever sound the same. 256, Gran learned how to sound engineer and produce her own vocals because she loves being hands-on with every project, revealing that Mac Miller taught her how to use the digital audio workstation Pro Tools. 257, collaborator Justin Tranter remarked that he felt inspired seeing how involved Gran is in creating her music, from the writing to the vision to the storytelling and to even engineering and comping her own vocals. 258, she has co-written songs addressing a wide variety of themes, such as love, sex, wealth, breakups, independence, empowerment, self-love and moving on from the past. 259. Grande's debut album Yours Truly was complimented for recreating the R&B vibe and feel of the 90s with the help of songwriter and producer Babyface. 260. Her follow-up record, My Everything, was described as an evolution to a new sound exploring EDM and electropop genres. 261. Gran expanded the pop and R&B sound on her third album, Dangerous Woman, which was praised by the Los Angeles Times for integrating elements of different styles, including reggae pop, side-to-side, dance pop, Be Alright, and guitar trap fusion, sometimes. 262, trap pop is more heavily featured on her fourth and fifth studio albums, Sweetener and Thank You, next. 254, on Sweetener, Elias Late of Rolling Stone opines that Gran set her sights on conquering trap, savage basslines and jittery swarms of drum programming and embraces the sound of hard-bitten southern hip-hop, exploring funk music with themes of love and prosperity. 263-264, Craig Jenkins of Vulture noted that Gran changed her musical style to trap and hip-hop with undertones of R&B on Thank You, next. 265, with lyrics about breakups, empowerment, and self-love. 264, her sixth album, Positions, further explores the R&B and trap pop sound of Sweetener and Thank You, next, with lyrics discussing sex and romance. 266-267. Influences. Mariah Carey. Whitney Houston. Gran credits Mariah Carey, left, and Whitney Houston, right, as her major vocal influences. Gran grew up listening mainly to urban pop and 1990s music. 248, she credited Gloria Estefan with inspiring her to pursue a music career, after Estefan saw and complimented Grande's performance on a cruise ship when she was 8 years old. 268, Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston are her biggest vocal influences. I love Mariah Carey. She is literally my favorite human being on the planet. And of course Whitney Houston, as well. As far as vocal influences go, Whitney and Mariah pretty much cover it. 269-270, alongside Carey and Houston. Grande's other key influences include Destiny's Child, Beyoncé, 271, Celine Dion and Madonna. 272, she reflects on her childhood by posting videos of herself singing songs from Dion's 1997 album Let's Talk About Love on her social media. 273, Grand credits Madonna for paving the way for me and also every other female artist and admitted to being obsessed with her entire discography. 274-275. Grand praised Imogen Heap's intricate song structure. She has named Judy Garland as a childhood influence, admiring her ability to tell a story when she sings. 264, and says that Over the Rainbow was one of the first songs she remembers singing because Wizard of Oz was always my favorite movie when I was younger. 269, music producer and Grand collaborator Savan Kotecha has stated in multiple interviews that him and Grand were influenced by Lauryn Hill when creating her fourth album Sweetener, as well as the song No Tears Left to Cry. 276, Kotecha told Variety we were listening to Lauryn Hill about chord changes and why we stick to 4 chords all the time. 277. Musically, Grand admires India.Arie because her music makes me feel like everything is going to be okay and loves Brandy's songs because her riffs are incredibly on point. 264, she has also expressed admiration for rappers who impact the music industry without a planned release date, telling Billboard, "My dream has always been to be, obviously not a rapper, but, to put out music in the way that a rapper does. I feel like there are certain standards that pop women are held to that men aren't. It's just like, bruh, I just want to drop music the way these boys do." 251, it inspired her to release Thank You next without any prior announcement, which the Ringer called more of a Drake move than an Ariana Grande move. 278. Voice. Grand is a light lyric soprano. 279, 280, 281, 282, possessing a 4-octave vocal range 19, 283, and a whistle register. 284, with the release of Yours Truly, critics compared Grand to Mariah Carey because of her wide vocal range, sound and musical material. 285-286, Julian Escobedo Shepherd of Billboard wrote that both Carey and Grand have the talent to let their vocals do the talking. That's not where the similarities end. Grand is subverting it with cute, comfortable, and on-trend dresses with a feminine slant. 287, Grand responded to the comparisons. "It's a huge compliment, but when you hear my entire album, you'll see that Mariah's sound is much different than mine." 271, Stephen J. Horowitz of Billboard wrote in 2014, with her sophomore album, "The Problem singer no longer resembles Carey and that's okay." 286. Mark Savage of BBC News commented, "Grand is one of pop's most intriguing and gifted singers. A magnetic performer with unrivaled vocal control." 19. In the New York Times, John Perels wrote that Grande's voice can be silky, breathy or cutting, swooping through long melismas or jabbing out short R&B phrases. "It's always supple and airborne, never forced." 288. Composer and playwright Jason Robert Brown addressed Grand in a 2016 Time magazine article, "And no matter how much you are underestimated, you are going to open your mouth and that unbelievable sound is going to come out. That extraordinary, versatile, limitless instrument that allows you to shut down every objection and every obstacle." 289. Public image. Grand during an interview in 2016, wearing her signature high ponytail hairstyle. Grand cited Audrey Hepburn as a major style influence in her early years of fame, but began to find emulating Hepburn's style a little boring as her career has progressed. 290-291, she also drew inspiration from actresses of the 1950s and 1960s, such as Anne Margaret, Nancy Sinatra, and Marilyn Monroe. 291. Grande's modest look early in her career was described as age-appropriate in comparison to contemporary artists who grew up in the public eye. 287. Jim Farber of the New York Daily News wrote in 2014 that Grande received less attention for how little she wears or how graphically she moves than for how she sings. 292. That year, she abandoned her earlier style and began wearing short skirts and crop tops with knee-high boots in live performances and red carpet events. 293. She also began regularly wearing cat and bunny ears. 294-295. In recent years, she began wearing oversized jackets and hoodies. 296-297. Grande's style is often imitated by social media influencers and celebrities. 298, 299, 300, 301, 302, 303, 304. After years of dyeing her hair red for the role of Cat Valentine, Grande wore extensions as her hair recovered from the damage. 158, 305. N.T. Donahue of MTV News noted that her iconic high ponytail has received more attention than her fashion choices. 306. Although Grande drew criticism for alleged impolite interactions with reporters and fans in 2014, 307, she dismissed the reports as weird, inaccurate depictions. 308, Rolling Stone wrote, "Some may cry diva, but it's also Grande just taking a stand to not allow others to control her image." 309. In July 2015, Grande sparked controversy after being seen on surveillance video in a donut shop licking donuts that were on display and saying, "I hate Americans. I hate America. This is disgusting," referring to a tray of donuts. 310. She subsequently apologized, saying that she is extremely proud to be an American and that her comments rather referred to obesity in the United States. 311. She later released a video apology for behaving poorly. 312. The incident was parodied by the Muppets 313, and featured in Miley Cyrus's Saturday Night Live cover of My Way, about the regrets of the summer of 2015. 314. Grande herself poked fun at the incident while hosting Saturday Night Live in 2016, saying, "A lot of kid stars end up doing drugs, or in jail, or pregnant, or get caught licking a donut they didn't pay for." 315. In 2020, she said that she stopped doing interviews for a while out of fear that her words would be misconstrued and she would be labeled a diva. 316. Grande has a large following on social media. 317. As of July 2021, her YouTube channel has over 50 million subscribers and her music videos have been viewed a total of over 21 billion times. 318. Her Spotify profile has amassed over 75 million followers. 319. Making her the second most followed artist and most followed female. Her Instagram account has over 300 million followers. 320, making her the top 10 among most followed individual and third most followed female. Her now deactivated Twitter account had over 80 million followers. 321, making it the seventh most followed account. Her Facebook page has over 40 million followers. 322, and her TikTok has 26.3 million followers. 323. In May 2021, Visual Capitalist ranked Grande as the world's top female social media influencer. 324. Impact and influence. In 2016 and 2019, Grande was named one of Time's 100 most influential people in the world. 289-325. In 2017, Celia Almeida of the Miami New Times wrote that of all the biggest pop stars of the past 20 years, Grande made the most convincing transition from ingenue to independent female artist. 326. In 2018, Music Magazine Hits labeled her Pop Diva Supreme and reigning Pop Diva of the Times. 327. and Bloomberg named her the first pop diva of the streaming generation in 2020. 328. Grand was also included in Pitchfork's list of the 200 most important artists of Pitchfork's first 25 years for emerging with music that pushed her artistry further, as it asserted a magical trifecta of hope, joy, and a powerhouse voice. 329. Her song Thank You Next was included in Rolling Stone's 2021 revision of their 500 greatest songs of all time. 330. In 2021, she ranked 78th on Billboard's Greatest of All-Time Hot 100 Artists. 331. Many recording artists have cited Grand as an influence, including Madison Beer, 332, Sufjan Stevens, 333, Melanie Martinez, 334, Meghan Trainor, 335, Troye Sivan, 336, Jungkook from BTS, 337, Maria Becerra, 338, Billie Eilish, 339, Yeri from Red Velvet, 340, Sabrina Carpenter, 341, and Dana Paola. 342. Achievements. Main article, list of awards and nominations received by Ariana Grande. Throughout her career, Grand has sold over 90 million records worldwide, making her one of the best-selling music artists of all time. All of Grande's full-length albums have been certified platinum or higher by the RIAA and spend at least 1 year on the Billboard 200 chart. 343, having amassed 98 billion streams thus far, Grand is the most streamed female artist ever. She is also the most streamed female artist on Spotify and Apple Music. 9. 344, 345, 346. Grand belongs amongst the 5 of the most listened artists on the former platform, being the only female artist on the ranking. 347. 6 of Grande's songs have reached 1 billion streams. 348. Grand has won 2 Grammy Awards, 137. 349, 1 Brit Award, 350, 9 MTV Video Music Awards, 351. 224, 3 MTV Europe Music Awards, 352, and 3 American Music Awards. 353. She has received 34 Billboard Music Award nominations and won 2 in 2019, including Top Female Artist. 202. Grand has won 9 Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, including 1 in 2014 for Favorite TV Actress for her performance on Sam and Cat, 354, and 3 People's Choice Awards. 355. In 2014, she received the Breakthrough Artist of the Year Award from the Music Business Association 356, and Best Newcomer at the Bambi Awards. 357. She has won 6 iHeartRadio Music Awards, 358, and 12 Teen Choice Awards. 359. She was named Billboard Women in Music's Rising Star in 2014 360, and Woman of the Year in 2018. 361. As of 2021, Grand has broken over 27 Guinness World Records by achieving most songs to debut at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 with 5 songs at the top of the charts. 360 to 363, across albums, singles and features, when physical, downloads and streaming equivalent sales are combined, she is the 5th highest certified female dig.